They are words of joy.
Think about my mom is when she smiles, you can't help but smile back.
Pain.
Your parents got a divorce the day after all those hateful things were said.
And deep reflection.
I think silence is the most powerful vibration.
When the Writers in the Schools program showcases young talent like this, it's impossible not to listen.
I slowly walked over, my heart racing.
Seattle Arts and Lectures has coordinated Writers in the Schools for the past 21 years, helping more than 100,000 K-12 kids very literally grow up.
I think it's important because we have the opportunity to help young people express themselves, to be creative, to learn that there are different ways to exist in the world.
Janine Walker directs the program. She says, in a world where kids text more than they talk, having a platform that allows young people to truly communicate is a treasure.
It's just harder to speak, I think, than it used to be. And so I feel like this program helps kids not only express themselves, but get up in front of people like they're doing here tonight and say, oh, there's 200 people here who want to hear what I have to say, that my words matter.
Fully spirited by the unseen companionship and the disbelief of a sudden eclipse.
Writers in the Schools pairs up writing mentors with students in 25 schools across Seattle and Western Washington.
Today she's going to read an excerpt from her story called The Story of Rose.
And there's some special attention given to one school, whose students, sadly, don't always live to tell their tales.
Please welcome Maya ARRIAGA, who will read A Brush with Death.
The euphoria of staying afloat. A pitch-black warmth of a mother's womb. The detachment in the praying at night.
Maya, a high school junior, suffers from endometriosis, a chronic pain condition that at one point led her to consider taking her own life.
Dread that your death will be painful.
She wrote her poem at Children's Hospital in a school program for kids who have to stay a week or more. Through writing, she found hope.
It helped me accept that it happened and that I had at one time been that depressed that I wanted to kill myself, and it helped me move on from that.
Maya's poem and others from Writers at Children's are printed in a special portfolio that helps families focus not on the terror of their child's illness, but on the beauty of their child's creativity.
It happened to Maya, and everybody has their strengths. Everybody has something to give, no matter what your challenges are or your circumstances. You still have something to give.
Everybody has a voice, and it's really something that should be celebrated.
What it's like to wake up the next day determined and willing to fight. This is what I know.
But the key to publishing young authors like Maya comes from the centuries-old techniques of bookbinding and letterpress printing. Local artists are donating their time and talent to bring these words to life.
Do I have a barrier paper?
Welcome to Bonnie Thompson Norman's home studio in North Seattle.
And so you need to really push into that.
She's overseeing the work to put together more than 100 portfolios, a collection of hand-inked broadsides created by 22 book artists across Seattle.
It's very moving to be part of the connection with the children and the poetry. Honestly, some of these children have already passed away. So it means quite a bit to their families to have something that these children have worked on.
The number of volunteers involved in this project has been growing steadily, a testament to the enduring legacy of the book arts.
The craft of letterpress printing, the craft of making books by hand hasn't ever stopped. It's just constantly rediscovered because people look up from their little iPads and cell phones.
For these artists, it's a chance to learn from each other and keep this age-old tradition alive by immortalizing the words of a new generation.
It's really easy to get volunteers to participate in this because it is so meaningful and so inspiring.
So there's a lot that we can get out of working together as well as giving something back to the community.
They are words of joy.
What makes me chase these dreams?
Pain.
I am confused.
And deep reflection.
Yet Dad says he is right, but I'm not sure his mental health state agrees.
But these words from young hearts and some old hands tell a story we all can be proud of.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcasts anytime at seattlechannel.org.